For number 1, find the solution to the system. So we're on review number 3, part 2. On the test, this will be all multiple choice. So to find the solution, I could label this x and y, and I would plug in these numbers to the two equations. I want one point that works in both equations. So for this one, I would do 3 times x is negative 2 minus y, well, y is a negative 2, equals negative 4. So automatically I would change those to positives, and I would have negative 6 plus 2 equals negative 4. Well, that's true. Negative 6 plus 2 is negative 4. Therefore, each side equals each other. But now I need to plug this into the second equation to see if it works. So I would have negative 8 times negative 2 plus y, so plus a negative 2, equals 14. So here, negative 8 times negative 2 is positive 16. This becomes a minus 2 equals 14, which is true. That does equal 14. So that means that A is my solution. In number 2, it just asks you what is the solution. They're looking for what point do they meet at, do the equations, the lines meet. So that would be 2, negative 2. In number 3, we solve the linear system. So again, we can make this x, make this y, and plug it in. So if I plug in 5 and 0, 5 plus 0, does that equal 2? No, it does not. So we know that's not right. So now we try this one. 2 and 0. 2 plus 0. Does that equal 2? Yes. Then I plug the 2 and the 0 down here. But y is first this time, so 0 equals 4 times 2 minus 8. 4 times 2 is 8 minus 8, which is 0. So again, it works, so it's going to be B. For number 4, we look to see our intercepts here. Like this one right here is about negative 0.25. I didn't go down quite half. I went about a fourth down. So that looks like that one. And then this line crosses at positive 2, because that's 3. So there's positive 2. And it's the only one that has that, so it has to be A. In number 5, we have an example of no solution. Here we have one solution. And then lastly, we have many. Okay, in number 6, you're just going to graph the two lines, so it's running at 3. I'm going to go up 1, right 2, and down 1, left 2. For this one, we're going to go to negative 2 on the y-axis, and the slope here is 3 over 1. So up 3, right 1. And then the point would be 2, 4. In number 7, you have to remember that this is pretty much your answer right here. So, if x is 1, negative 1, then it's negative 1 here, and y is negative 5, it's negative 5 here. If I graph it, x at negative 1, this is the x-axis here. We go up and down. And then if y is negative 5, we see that the point they meet at is right here, which is negative 1, negative 5. So that would be my solution. Okay. Okay, number 8, you're just adding like terms. That plus sign, so you just find what goes with x to the 6th. X to the 6th. So negative 9 minus 4 is negative 13x to the 6th. Okay, then we have 5 and negative 7. That makes negative 2x to the 2nd. And then negative 7 minus 3 is negative 10. We just combine like terms.